This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
So my power went out Friday night, like 10:30 at night, and for a while it looked like I wasn't going to be on in time for me to do the show. But honestly, the bigger problem was the heat. It got colder than a Death Knight's dick up in this bitch. Also today, it's like -10, and I'm sitting in the basement, more on that in a little bit, and freezing my fucking asshole off. How do you freeze your asshole off? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Bentolas, Gershom, and Wooly. Oh, what's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the grizzly lands of Wisconsin, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode 123. 123. I'm Wooly, the foul-mouthed fucking destruction warlock, and here with me is Gershom, the sassy-ass hunter, as well slash destrolock, I forgot about that part, as well as Bentolas, our resident raw-mogging augvoker. Hi, guys.
What's up, swingers?
What's up, swingers? It is not the temperature in the Midwest, am I right? Oh my god. It's so bad.
It's fucking awful.
It's awful.
On today's show, Mordenaku sheds his coil of Neltharaku JR, because he has his own name, and he's the mixed drink of the week this week. We also have WoW news, a teabag, and even some trivia. But first, you guys want to hear a joke?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I actually have a few jokes. This is going to be awesome. So actually, I'm going to turn this down a little because it's kind of loud. All right. So there's a couple Tauren chilling out in Thunder Bluff, and one of them goes to the other, hey, have you heard of this mad cow disease going around? The other one huffs and goes, no, what is it? And the first one's like, oh, geez, it's awful. Gets you real sick to the point of death, and the whole time, you're just confused about everything. Can't tell your ass from a hole in the ground. And the other one's like, oh, geez. Well, I have heard it only affects Tauren, right? So it's times like this I thank the light I'm a gnome. But Tess.
I don't get it.
Because they're Tauren, and he is confused, thinks he's a gnome.
Oh.
He's got the mad cow.
He already has it. Oh no.
But Tess.
Poor Tauren number 2. I'm telling you, Willie, the best jokes that you tell are the ones you have to explain to me. It's so bad.
I shouldn't have had to explain. Oh, whatevs. Thank you, internet, for giving me a shit joke. All right, here's my next joke. It's pretty short. You know that growing up in Orgrimmar, this one time my dad came home and he just caught me sitting right in front of the roaring fire, and that made him pretty mad considering we didn't have a fireplace.
I get that.
But Tess.
That one went over my head too. I am really batting 1,000 today.
Because they don't have a fireplace, so he's just burning the house on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Yes, okay.
All right. So this one here it would make a lot more sense after we get through our heritage drink series, but whatever. So Volpera walks into a bar, and the bartender goes, hey, they named a drink after you. And the Volpera blinks and goes, really? There's a drink named Uwu for you?
Yeah, see, I was hoping you would do that. I was hoping you would do that.
Yeah.
I wonder what the actual drink was.
Grasshopper. The original joke is there's a grasshopper.
Oh, it's and he goes, oh, you named a drink like James or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a drink named Irving?
Yeah.
Anyway, what have we been up to in WoW this week? I can start because I did probably the least. I am an idiot and invested in Wildercloth to the point of buying 100,000 Wildercloth. And I've been sitting on it, hoping the price per stack would go up. It's been going down. Turns out when you take 100,000 things out of the market, you kind of affect the price. So I'm just sitting on it and holding it, hoping it gets better. But I fucked up, and I bought 100,000 Wildercloth. I was hoping for a repeat of the time I bought a shitload of fish. Whatever, I messed up. Oh well. And actually, that combined with, yes, I have fully settled on warlock. That's not up for debate anymore. However, I'm having trouble deciding what race. Like, I was leveling that blood elf, but I would love to level a Nightborn warlock because they get extra spell something or other, a little bit of extra spell power, I think it is. And I could use that heritage armor. But also, the more I think about it, and I know they're not horde, and that's what makes me sad and what makes me hesitate, fucking void elves, bro. I keep coming back to the void elves because they rule. Slide rules. I love void elves. I don't fucking know.
Slide does drool. I don't know. I'd be fine.
I don't know. They're not horde.
Park them in Uno Mas, like me and No Tokus. We're just.
No, I mean,
I'm still over there. I can't believe they never removed me. They don't do like cleaning of the guild at any point.
No, I want to be in collected company. Like it's my buddy's guild, my friend guild.
Have like is it cross faction guilds now?
All guilds are cross faction, just not cross server. So I would need to have him on Thrall.
You'd at least have a server transfer, yeah. Okay.
And I mean, I don't know. I've been in collected company since the friggin' guild came into existence. I want to be there. I don't know. I think like I could justify it by the character being like, whoa, I never signed up to join the Alliance. This is bullshit. I completely left during the 4th War. I didn't want any part of that. I didn't want to blow up any hordes, you know, and like he just hangs out in Dalaran or fucking Valdrakken or something. I don't know. I can make it work. Horde at heart. For the horde. Go to hell, Tyrallion. Anyway, that's me. What about you guys? Gershom, how about you?
Ooh, me first. Okay, I'm gonna start with like a bogus thing just because I want to get out of the way. So you guys remember how a couple of weeks ago I was talking about like, oh, the lack of a content drought? I was basically like so stoked. I was like, yeah, I always have flightstones. That is not the case anymore. Apparently, like once you get farther along and you're really like on the very last level of upgrading your gear, your flightstones don't do a whole lot. So getting what you've always gotten during the week is not going as far. Kind of lame, but you know, so it's basically just making gear like slower to upgrade, but it's still faster even than last year. So I feel like, you know, minor hitches aside, I feel sure like they're gonna figure out like the currency system. I know people always feel like there's a drought or they're in our bags too much and there's all these complaints about it. I really feel like they're gonna listen to that and figure something out, because I don't know, it's whatever. I'm just not getting as many. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Like, have you noticed that, or didn't care so much?
I have not had an opportunity to notice that.
But so anyways, so the good part is that like Gershom is literally like nutting on the game. Like I even was I was like talking with Immune in the Discord, thrallsballs.com. There's a link to it right there. My kill command is like always proccing, just like all the time. Like that's all I did. We did like a Forge of Souls for Lich King time walking, and we went to like the screaming face guy, like the Keeper of Souls or whatever, the last boss, and like all I did was kill command. I didn't have to do anything else. It just kept proccing. And even Immune was like, I have trouble keeping my focus up with that. And I'm like, I just whatever weird selection of talents I have is like really working for Gershom. So he's nutting all over the game. That's pretty cool. And I'm having similar luck with my warlock too. So like I counted, I don't remember which dungeon this was in, but she got 7 chaos bolts in a row. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I just picked the two like coolest classes in the game to play, whatever. I don't know. And then speaking of time walking, I did a lot of those. I did 24 of those. So
holy
I'm coming
shit
for you with your 52 keys. I'm like halfway there. No, but so I did Gershom. I did.
Would you be upset if I said I did all my tunes through time walking this week too?
Oh, how many was it?
5 times.
What I did 5 times. Fuck.
That's 115.
He is 5 times the man I am.
Wait a minute.
No, 5
Wait,
times
5 times
63.
63. I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
Oh my god. Okay, 24 for me. Anyways, So basically, got Gershom and Choas beat their Valds. And I got my daughter's blood elf that she just likes to play that I'll level for her sometimes. I got her to 70. She'd been like 64, so I got her to 70 and got her all geared out. And then she had like dream bound gear that was account bound from like Gershom. So like she's sitting kind of like catch up geared. I don't know how much I'm gonna play her. I just kind of have her there for my daughter, so my daughter can go into the Emerald Gym and like enjoy it and not get smashed, you know? Like she's got enough catch-up gear so she can go in there and like not like die and have a hard time. So just for fun. And then I listened to a little bit more of the book, but it wasn't anything that was like, I feel like the first half is a little bit like political and boring. And Wooly, I think you said that at one point.
It does get kind of, you're talking War of the Scaleborn?
Yeah.
It does get a little dry in some places, but I don't know.
It's necessary
it's worth
dryness, if that makes any sense. It's like a lot of facts, but and it's important and it's good to hear. But there's times where like I'll realize I was kind of zoning out to like a chapter and I'll go back. I'll have to go back, which is one of the nice thing about audiobooks at work. So I'm still plugging my way through the book. It's enjoyable. I would never like quit on it or anything, but I know something's coming. It's ramping up to something. It's just still kind of dry right now, but yeah,
honestly,
that was kind of it.
The story switches from viewpoint to viewpoint so often, but for me, that book was 100% about Alexstrasza and Veranoth. That's what it was for me.
It was an amazing story about roommates. Nothing more, nothing less.
As history calls them. You know, they're not out here bumping cloacas.
What's up with Veranoth hanging out with what's her face all the time now though? And Alexstrasza's like, oh my god, have we grown so far apart? What's her name?
Raszageth?
Yes.
Which you would think that would not happen, right? Because Raszageth, like, her whole thing was she loved killing, and Veranoth doesn't really love killing, even as a pissed off incarnate. She does it, but she doesn't really love it, and Raszageth is like, yeah, fuck y'all bitches. And Veranoth is just pissed off enough to be like, yeah, frick y'all B-words, everybody.
She's like the kind of girl in school who sticks up her pinky instead of her middle finger and acts like she's cool still.
Oh my god.
Like she's kind of rolling along with Raszageth a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. Like a little bit of the imposter syndrome over there, but yeah.
Do you think after she was done with Alexstrasza, Veranoth was bumping cloacae with Raszageth too?
I don't think
And that's
so.
why Alexstrasza got up. I bet she was. I bet they were. They'd go into their weird elemental visage forms and be like, Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the comment brought to the internet by Wooly. He has been fired. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between and outside. Okay, avoiding cancel culture here. But no, really trying to be inclusive.
No, seriously though, I don't feel it. I don't know if that's not the part I'm in at the book or what, but like even Veranoth's kind of like, I found it so interesting that I was able to form a friendship with Raszageth. And I'm kind of looking at it like, that's not really a friendship. She basically shows up, teases you, half threatens you at some point. Like, what, are you afraid that I would defeat you in a race or a fight? And they're always competing. They're always racing. They're always going on these like kill missions. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Raszageth's like, either like she doesn't know what friendship is or she's just hijacking something about Veranoth. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird dynamic. I'm probably overthinking it.
I don't want to spoil a plot point, but do you think Veranoth might have pulled away from the Incarnates entirely if she had found out about Eridikron's sister and what Raszageth was doing with her?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good scene too. Yeah, that's a good scene. I don't know. Like, the book's been out for a long time. You're talking about when... Yeah.
She's basically torturing her and making her go around and kill people to make the Ordered Dragons look like assholes.
Well, I think that... Well, no, that was Eridikron's plan, though. Raszageth
well, yes, but Raszageth is doing it.
Raszageth was so stupid. All she wanted to do was beat her up and physically torture her for decision. And Eridikron was like, dude, you can use that decision against her. You can be smarter, better, you know.
Right. But what I'm saying...
Fight smarter.
I think Veranoth might have pulled away from the Incarnates entirely if she'd known about that. because she's a
I think
reasonable
there's
dragon.
a lot. I feel bad for Veranoth because there's a lot she doesn't know. Like they're kind of zoning in on the whole like eugenics egg saga, but she still hasn't actually found out. She hasn't made the connection yet. She's to the point where she's like, that's sort of weird that all these eggs were disappearing and there was a huge influx and like dragons being born, but like she hasn't had the home run moment, you know, where she's like, holy shit, like I'm waiting to see that because I know it's gonna happen.
It does, and she
Veranoth
gets
is
really
even,
mad.
like an unexplored, like I like her still being an unexplored character for me.
Yeah, so not to pull away from all of that stuff, but let's pull away from all of that stuff.
Sorry.
What I want to know, my bad. What I want to know is, because we haven't seen it, what the hell does Veranoth's dragon form look like now after being blessed by the tree? What will?
Probably like a light blue.
She's there at the party. When you
Yeah,
go to
but I'm
Bella
talking
Map.
her dragon form. She's standing there in her visage. I want to know if her dragon form looks different than it did before.
Oh,
after the
I thought we'd seen
tree
it.
kind of, I don't think so. The tree just kind of tickled her a little bit and gave her that same as the aspects got the blessings. And I want to know if her dragon form looks different.
She's definitely bigger than everyone else. When you see her, she's like twice the size of all the other dragons.
Well,
She's
yeah,
very
she gets to
icy.
pick her own visage form. She's not gonna fucking be a tiny little thing. She's gonna be.
I haven't seen her visage form though.
What are you talking about? She's a Night Queen looking thing.
No, I swear. How? Okay, whatever. No, that's fine. That's weird. No, I have never seen it.
You're gonna listen to this after the edible's not there, and you're gonna be like, "Oh wait, that's what I'm talking about." Never mind.
Veranoth's visage form.
Yeah, she's standing there looking kind of like the Night Queen from Shadowlands, and she's all white and pokey.
I have not seen this. I swear to God. Anyway.
I guarantee you have. Anyway, Bent, what have you been up to?
So I screwed up somehow doing the skip for my guild. So we ended up re-clearing the heroic raid and got all the way to Fyrak, and we got like 52%. So we should kill it the next couple weeks. And then other than that, I got KSM on my druid, and I should get KSM on my resto shaman. So that's two things I wanted to get done. Get on my healers, and yeah, I really haven't been playing much besides that. It's been, you know, I'm sure the rest of the country is cold too, but being cold in Texas is a little bit different.
Yeah, y'all aren't, honestly,
Drive and survive it.
y'all aren't equipped for that. Your houses aren't insulated the correct way because they're insulated to protect against heat and humidity sweats and shit like that. Yeah, I never hold it against people who live in southern states who complain about the cold.
Yeah, but we have a fireplace. We have gas at this house, so if we do lose electricity, we got wood. We've been burning the Christmas tree, and let me tell you, if you have a fireplace and you do a real Christmas tree, just save it and cut it up, and there's this excellent kindling. Like, it catches on fire immediately.
Oh yeah. That's why there's all kinds of safety concerns around the holidays. People leaving their trees up too long or not hydrating them when they have them.
Yeah. But that's about it. That's all I've really been up to.
I may have missed it. Did Collected Company get Fyrak down yet or no?
No, we got him to 52% or something like that.
I believe in y'all. I believe in you. You should be able to. Oh wait, no, that's Mythic only. Never mind. I was gonna say you should be able to get to him quicker because Tindral's been nerfed, but that nerf is on Mythic. Never mind.
Yeah, we one-shot Tindral, so I'm not worried about that.
Oh, nice. I mean, the few times I've done that fight, the first time actually, my dumbass flew in the wrong direction and didn't get to the second platform quick enough, and I just died because I wasn't there.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. So, let's move on here. I am in the wrong place on my notes. Oh, actually, it's time for a teabag time because we got a review to read. So let's move on into that guy.
I am restless.
Teabag time.
Hell yeah. All right, so teabag time. I don't know if we've had a teabag time in a while, but we have gotten a review from a new person to join Discord. Actually, this is the first review we've gotten in Discord in quite a while because the other ones have come in through other means, but I'm very excited. Welcome to the Discord channel, Johnny Tips. He says to us, randomly got an Instagram ad after I started listening to Do Not Relent last year and immediately got hooked. I haven't gone back through episodes, but I listen as each new episode comes up, and it saves my Monday mornings every single week and makes my day more bearable. Thank you for having the wherewithal to juggle Thrall's balls and eating ass every week. Hell yeah, bro. So about that Instagram thing, I am pleased to hear that actually did what I was hoping. I went through and followed a bunch of people, hoping that people would be like, what's this? And start listening and be like, oh, this is awesome. And then come be our friend. So I'm really glad you're here, Johnny Tips. Thank you for coming. And Gershom wanted to also give a shout out to a friend who gave us a shout out. You want to take it away there, G?
Yes, first I will admit about the Veranoth visage form. Okay, all I'm going to say is that I was so used to playing with her like that I didn't see it as a visage form. I thought maybe she had like a new one, like some kind of weird.
Oh, no.
So like that Winter Queen one, I was like, that's what she's always been. So it didn't feel like a visage form to me. Anyways.
Oh, I gotcha.
First, while you guys were talking, I Googled it and I'm like, Woolie's right. The edibles, I'm stupid. So.
You're not stupid. You're just a little high.
That was a really silly thing to say. But anyways. So Dave over at Solo Q, great new pod. Go check him out if you feel so inclined. Great game about soloing. I love it. Great pod. Dave thought he would try and explore, some more podcasts. And so he was listening to Thrall's Balls and he said, I'm going to click on the Others Like This tab, and came up with nothing. So Spotify literally told him there is nothing like this out there. So the Spotify algorithm basically thinks there's nothing quite like Thrall's Balls. So, and Dave shared that in the Discord, which we mentioned before. You should come join the Discord and see all the funny pictures and hear the reviews and stuff.
Speaking of Twitter, I just realized I wasn't following Hoax. I'm sorry, Hoax. I thought I was. But yeah, so Solo Q, you want to go listen to that? It's really good. Go check it out. He has listed on his Twitter, you can go to @SoloQWow, SoloQueueWoW, or you can go to soloqwow.podbean.com. So yeah, I love that we're still making new friends. 123 episodes in. Can't wait to see how much farther this goes. Also, sorry I wasn't following you before, Hoax. I thought I was. And Johnny Tips, thank you again for popping into our channel, for saying such kind things to us. And if you out there want to give us a review, you can email it to us if you'd like, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can pop it into our Spotify Q&A, which every episode has a little, what did you think of this episode thing, iTunes review, or go to thrallsballs.com. There is a place to do an anonymous review on there, or even find the button to join Discord. It has our social media channels just for the show on there, but mainly Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, even though the only one I really post much on is Twitter, @ThrallsBallsPod. Yeah. All right. WoW news.
Time for WoW news. Motherfuckers.
All right, so let's get this Wrath of the Lich King Classic stuff out of the way. So, first off, Ruby Sanctum is open. I made my thoughts about that pretty clear. I don't think it's a huge deal, because even at the time, it was only supposed to tide us over until Cataclysm, and we kind of steamrolled through it immediately, and it ended up being like nothing. But whatevs. There's a world first Hallian kill, world first in Wrath Classic. Sorry if people are going to split hairs and go, world first? That was like forever ago. Shut up. So, by the guild called Progress. Similarly, there is a pet included in the 6 and 12 month sub bundle that is usable only in Wrath Classic. It is Cypress. It's this little Asian dragon looking pet, and he's made out of tree, and it's actually related to, this is a great segue to our next point, the Auspicious Arborwyrm. That is a mount you get in retail for 6 or 12 month bundle, and it's this cool ass tree looking slither drake. I'm, as I've mentioned before, not a huge slither drake fan. I feel like I would be if their wings were a little bigger, but this thing looks fucking dope. And if you remember the outline of this guy, it had either been teased or data mined or something, because we saw like a black silhouette. And at the time, I'd been thinking it looked like it had something to do with clouds, but no, it's leaves. It is the Lunar New Year, apparently, mount, but you get it in the bundle. So go check that out. I've seen it in game. You probably have by now, too. It's cool. Would I use it regularly? Not really. Probably not, because I'm not a big fan of the Slither Drake, but it's still cool. Moving forward, Blizzard has clarified in terms of the follower dungeons that there will be a cap when it launches at first. There will be a daily limit of 10 follower dungeon instances per account, and that is considered started once the instance is created. So if you ditch it and start over, you're still down one. Non-follower dungeons aren't impacted by this limit, so if you went into the dungeon finder, not a problem. Blizzard's also monitoring this to see if 10 is the right amount to cap it at. Personally, I feel like that might be a little low. And the idea of capping it in the first place, if anyone's like, well, why cap it, is they want people to... They're trying to avoid another situation similar to the Garrison, where nobody's out in the world because they're all in one place. So, not that I really don't see that being that big of a draw away from the population, but whatevs. So yeah, they are following that to keep an eye on it to see if there should be a higher cap or not. And just a reminder, follower dungeons are normal difficulty Dragonflight dungeons only for the moment. Will that expand? Probably. There'll probably be the War Within follower dungeons. As for whether they go back, I don't know. Who knows?
I'm really excited to check these out, though. Like, I don't know if anyone else has like a big interest in them, but I'm interested. Just at least there's dungeons that I haven't seen and pieces of the lore that I haven't seen that like things were just hard for me. Like, I think that actually the only one I have left to clear is Noku Defensive. It's just because like there's that flying part at the beginning, and it's always like really hard for me. So I'm interested how that's gonna work as a follower. If they'll like, I'll probably still have to like look up tips or something, but at least there won't be anyone like kicking me from the group because I don't know how to do it. So yeah,
right. You don't have to worry about it.
I heard reviews about that from once again Dave over on Solo Q, and then I saw Hottie Chicken talking about it on Twitter too, about how basically no one screams at you to get good, and that was good enough. Like that made it fine. Like just go check it out, you know. So I'm excited to check those out for sure.
Personally, I feel like this is going to be as anxious about when going into dungeons is being yelled at for not knowing the dungeon. And you get that even day one of an expansion because people are assholes. And to this day, I have not completed a run of Neltharaku because it's fucking enormous. And I don't want to get yelled at by people. So yeah, looking forward to that. So, one last piece of news to cover here. As I said earlier, Mythic Tindral Sage Swift is being nerfed a little bit. These words are going to mean something to people who know the fight. I've done it once or twice, so this doesn't mean shit to me. I won't know what any of this says, but those of you out there who know, this is for you. There is one less cast of Fire Beam in Phase 1. Flaming Germination does 25% less damage. The number of Flare Bombs is down to 3 from 4. Empowering Flame's damage is increased by 35%. Germinating Aura now prevents players from destroying a seed, but no longer spawns a flaming tree. The number of seeds spawned is now reduced by 4. So yeah, like I said, I don't know this fight very well. I've done it maybe twice. Couldn't tell you. Decided to take a break from raiding for who knows how long. Hopefully no longer than tier 1 of the War Within. We'll see. So, shall we move on to the mixed drink of the week? Fuck yeah? Fuck yeah! It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! It's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any alcohol for that matter, if you're of legal age or legal whatever to do so. So we have been going through various draconic leaders in the World of Warcraft, and we are on our last pass. So this week, I might have gotten confused because I think Gershom said before the show that she's up this week. I thought it was Bent. Could one of you guys help me figure out where we were? I think I got confused.
I made one, so.
Yeah, I didn't think I had it. Sorry.
Okay, because you mentioned before the show that you had to go get a soda because you had the drink, and I was confused.
It's just my drink.
Oh, I gotcha. All right, so this week Bent is up, and he has Mordenaku, that auspicious, I don't even know what that word means, netherwing dragon, Mordenai. We see him in the Emerald Dream because he has brought all his netherwing dragons. I fucking love the netherwing. So, let's see. What would be in a Mordenaku? He's hopeful
I'll
for the...
give you a hint.
Yeah.
It's based on his visage form. It's not his dragon form.
Okay. So he is hopeful for the future of his people. He is insistent that, listen, we used to be black dragons, but we are our own people, our own culture. So I'm thinking no echo of the black dragons. And he appears as a high elf. I'm thinking... I'm thinking it's kind of a finer drink, so maybe like a white Zinfandel, which I'm pretty sure is way off the mark, with some blue curacao or Mystic or something mixed into it. Totally off the mark, totally wrong, but that's what I think. Gershom, how about you?
Okay, that's funny. I had like the same feeling of like classiness. I think it's that high elf like visage form. I wasn't going with the visage form at first, and Baker's going nuts. I might have to go check the door. I'm thinking that it's champagne, hypnotic, and a drop of Hennessy. So kind of like an Incredible Hulk, but with champagne in it. I think that would be the Mordenaku really well. So half champagne and then maybe like half a shot each of hypnotic and Hennessy.
When I said Mystic, I had meant hypnotic, and I was wrong. Either way, what's in it, buddy?
So you guys kind of got like the bluish idea of it, and you got the bubbly part, but I didn't use wine. I just did. I was really lazy. I did a black cherry white claw. I did a shot of Goldschlager, a shot of Blackberry Brandy, and then I put blue Mountain Dew in, the blue version of it. I don't even know what it's called. It came out. It looked all right. I let someone try it. They said it was way too sweet, but I think it would be a drink you would like a lot, Bully.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would like.
If you knew what it was called, you'd be a cop. Hold on, I gotta run to the door. Sorry.
Yeah, puppy dog is going crazy. So, yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. Are you drinking it right now?
No, I let someone else try it. That's what they gave me. They said it was just very sweet. But it was good, he said. He definitely could taste. He definitely said, you could definitely, it's definitely a drink that sneaks up on you. You don't taste the alcohol, but it's strong, so. Be careful if you drink it.
If you do make it and you do drink it, make sure you send yourself off with, Bench, you want to do the honors on this one? Since you gave it to someone to drink?
The gums, look out, asshole.
Hell yeah. All right, so next week Gershom has the drink. I don't know if she's back from figuring out what her dog was freaking out about, but do you have a dragon in mind for her?
To be honest with you, I haven't really looked yet. Have we done Vexiona?
I think we have done Vexiona. How about we let her pick her own dragon, or we work as a...
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You don't want to pick your own?
I'm back. No, assign it.
All right.
Can you put, do we have a spreadsheet? Or like a...
No.
Yes, but it's out of date. I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see. So I've done Syndragosa. You've... Oh, jeez. All right, so we have done a shitload of black
This is
ones.
the last one, right? I'll be like
Yeah.
the very last one.
You will. We've done all the incarnates. We've done only a couple greens, a couple reds, a couple... We've even done a couple Netherwing. I think we've only done... No, we've done one Infinite, one Twilight. We did Soridormi for... Somebody did Nosdormu, right?
Yeah, we did. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. Gershom, you have a Ren. I can't say his name. He's the one in the fucking Swamposaurus. Eranikus, is that his name?
Oh,
What?
Eranikus.
This guy.
Eranikus.
Oh, isn't
Yeah.
he one of Ystera's consorts at some point? No.
Yeah, he goes crazy over guilt over or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Okay.
spelled that right, but in the host chat there. I'm gonna Google this. I want to see if I'm right.
No, I think it's...
Oh, with an I. E-R.
Eranikus. Okay. Eranikus.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, eradicated anus. That
Oh,
one.
you posted a bunch of Viranoth pictures for me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god, I just went and Googled. I'm telling you, I was so confused because like I'm so used to questing with her like that. I'm like, oh, that is a visage form. Because I remember being shocked that I actually saw her dragon form. I don't know. It's
Oh.
just status. Yeah, like I didn't get mixed up. Like I know what a visage form is. I just somehow in my head I was like, you know what? You're right. It was probably the edibles.
It's the edible. You'll listen
Yeah.
to it later and be like, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be hiding my face like.
So our last dragon is gonna be Eranikus, or as I just called him, eradicated anus, because that's what it sounds like to me.
Is that the show title?
It is now. All right, question of the week time.
Question. The week.
All right, a reminder, this week we're not reading the answers yet. I just want to say what the question was, because last week we put the question out and said that it's like feeling like I'm giving y'all homework. But the question was, what has not been announced as being part of the War Within that you hope comes with it? So as a reminder, you can answer that in Discord. You can find that by going to thrallsballs.com and finding the Discord button. There's also an anonymous space in there that's usually for feedback, but you can put your answer in there. You can email us, thrallsballspod@gmail.com. Put it in the Spotify Q&A or any of our socials at thrallsballspod. So yeah. Let's move forward right on into the head of the class trivia. Head of the class and eater of ass. Anyway.
What is this?
All right, so it occurs to me I didn't even ask what the theme is. Do you have a theme? Or did you put trivia together? Now think about it.
I didn't do. I forgot. I could.
All right.
Together.
Nah, we don't got to
some.
worry about that.
I don't know if
Oh,
it's
you do?
10, though. Well, I have like some questions I've been working on, but I don't know if it's 10.
Okay, I have a better idea. Let's throw together a completely impromptu draft.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Thrall. Draft. Everybody.
All right, so how about we draft our top 3 Mixed drinks of the week from the dragons. Oh,
Wait,
that might be
what?
hard. No, that'll be too hard to remember. That'll be too hard to remember. Our top 3... Fuck it, our top 3 dragons altogether. We might have done that before, but I don't know. Let's do it.
I think me and Bent did this when you were gone one week.
No, the only thing we did was we ranked the
We
5
ranked them,
primary
yeah,
ones.
we ranked the aspects. Okay, all right. Our top 3 flights.
All right, so I just decided I would go in the middle so I don't get 2 bites at the apple at any point. Bent will go first, and then me, then Gershom, and then snake back up. So Bent, me, Gershom, Gershom, me, Bent. And then let's name the dragon flight we come up with. So, like, you know, there's the boring ones, the red dragon flight, the blue dragon flight, the green dragon flight. We'll come up with the names after, but, like, for an example, you could call it the butthole dragon flight. I don't fucking know. So, Bent, who is your first pick?
The black dragon flight.
No, we're not picking dragon flights. We're picking dragons.
Oh, Deathwing.
Alrighty. Well, then, I guess then it's my turn. If I had to pick an absolute favorite dragon, Blizzard actually put a picture up on their social medias not terribly long ago. Pick your favorite dragon. And I said Abyssian just because he wasn't on the page, but I don't think he's my favorite dragon. Who is my favorite dragon? You know what? Believe it or not, I think my favorite dragon is Viranoth. I fucking love Viranoth. She's such a textured character that we don't see a lot of anymore in this game. Gershom.
Wait, so I got disconnected for a second. What was your answer?
So Bent said Deathwing, and I said Viranoth. And then now it's you.
Okay, can I steal Neltharaku from you? Because it's a draft?
Yeah, you can.
All right, just checking. Yeah, Neltharaku.
What is your second pick?
My second pick, I'm just gonna go with a dragon that I've been sort of obsessing about and hearing the voice lines over and over because I've been using Wrath Time Walking. I'm gonna go with Karastraza. I like how we rescue her in the Nexus, and her voice lines are just great. So I'm gonna go Karastraza. It's a random pick. Really,
she's the
dragon that no one knows about, sort of.
Oh, I know who Karastraza is. She's the red dragon that gets put a bunch of blue dragon sigils and runes and shit on her to force her into doing shit, right?
Yeah. And I have been having that this is so random, but I've been having that like where she goes like no, and like I just hear that like all the time in my head now. Like the girls ask me if they can have like a cookie and I'm like no.
Ah.
I don't know, it just feels weird because I've been hearing it a lot. So yeah, Karastraza, I'll take her.
I'm going to grab Mordenaku. So, there you go.
I didn't want to make you mad. I almost did it. I'm like I'm just gonna
I would have cried.
I do.
Bent, who is your second pick?
I think for my second pick, I think I'm gonna have to go with Alexstrasza. I'm gonna take her yet.
Nope.
Yeah, I'll take her because I think she would be the best at. I think Deathwing would be like a very valuable asset, but at the same time, I think he difficult to control, and I feel like he'll have somewhat on my side a little more good in him than bad. But I think Alexstrasza would be good to have because one, she's like the mother of life, and
Yeah, I have a theory that if they had picked up on what was happening to him earlier than when he betrayed them, they may have been able to help save him.
yeah, that's what I think too. And then I think I go again. So my third one, I don't think I have a choice. I have to take Norse Dolmu just because there might be situations where Deathwing fucks up, and I'll need Norse Dolmu to reverse time to kind of reverse things.
Would he do it, though? Because it's all about preserving the timelines, right? So he could technically go back in time and stop Neltharion before it got too bad, but he doesn't because it would fuck the timeline.
Now, though. He's under
Oh,
the
yep, he's got to do what you say. All right. Bentolas, the aspect of do what I fucking tell you. That's why he's the raid leader.
That's why he's a Sagittarius. He's a Swagitarius. That's how they roll. It's
yeah.
So for my last pick,
Green Bay scored a touchdown, buddy.
hell yeah. For my last pick, I want to go with Who's that little pissant dragon that runs to Viranoth to be like, hey, they ordered me in the egg and I didn't want to be? Or have you not gotten that far?
Is that the Eridicron sister that we were talking about?
No, there's a little red dragon.
Oh, no, I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, sorry. I'm not going with that guy then.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I can't remember his name, so it's fine.
Oh.
Let's see. Ultraxian.
Wow, that's a good one.
It came down to either him or Hallion or Vexiona. So, yeah. Ultraxian. And then Gershom, you have one more pick.
Okay. I guess I'm just stuck in Dragonflight mode. I'm gonna pick Major Domo Celestra. I think she's a really good servant to the Lifebinder since, that was already stolen by Bent. So can't pick Alexstrasza, but I figure if I have like one of her original handmaidens and most faithful servants, I think that would pretty much give me like a lead into the Red Dragonflight's goings on. So I feel like that'd be like a good second pick. Like basically Alexstrasza as vice president is pretty good. Major Domo Celestra.
I spelled it wrong. Oh, that's the one who's got the fucking Vulpera. She looks like a Vulpera.
Yeah, she's got the Vulpera. And I think at one point I said that like maybe like I had heard she was a trans dragon or something. I did hear those things, but it's not the same name in the book. Anyways, that's like a whole tangent, but
oh, yeah. It's a different person altogether.
Yeah, I don't think they're connected the way I thought they were. Anyways.
So does she have one of those names that doesn't fit with the naming convention? Or does she go by Celestra, but her name is like Celestrazza?
It doesn't have a Z in it. So the major domo in the book is Celestraz. I went back and figured it's Celestraz, and then this one is Celestra. So like I could see the connection, but I'm not sure if it's following naming conventions. I guess it's still open. It could be her. It could be them. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Well, now we have to name our dragonflights. Bent, do you have a name for your dragonflight?
Aquatine Dragon Force.
I fucking love that.
It just came to me.
Okay. And so Aquatine Dragon Force is Deathwing, Alexstrasza, and Nosdormu. Which, incidentally, I'm looking at it, the initials spell Dan. The initials of mine, Viranoth, Mordenaku, and Ultraxian, those don't spell anything fun.
You did not grow up in the 90s and do the Video Music Awards, I guess?
Well, that's this is VMU, Ultraxian.
Oh.
I did grow up in the 90s, but also incidentally, well, no, I grew up in the 90s and the double O's, but incidentally, I didn't really pay attention to the stuff that was socially popular because I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't know what people liked. Let's see, what am I going to call mine? I'm going to call mine the Butt Crust Dragonflight.
Can you remind me who my leaders were again?
Certainly. You have Neltharaku, Alexstrasza, and Major Domo Celestra.
Okay, this is the...
Take your time.
Red Dragon. Thinking on the spot.
You know what? I'm going to...
Red Dragonflight plus Smelly Nelly. I don't know. Like, how do you do that? I set myself up for a fail here. I can't think of...
Well, that's what I wrote. Red Dragonflight plus Smelly Nelly. And I actually want to change the name of mine. I'm making a reference here to a long time ago when some assholes disrupted a fucking WoW funeral. Pals for Life. Yep. That's the name of my Dragonflight. Pals for Life.
That is exceptional. I'm so jealous.
You know what's fucked up is this should not be a bragging point because it's really fucked up.
That's
like
my,
they
that's
legitimately
my name. Bragging
what?
point. But
Bragging
spelled like
point.
dragon. I got it. Is it? Can
But
I change mine too?
Yep, I changed it. But I went to high school with somebody who was one of the people disrupting that WoW funeral. And that shouldn't be a bragging point because that's fucked up. That's a real person that died whose friends were trying to honor her. God damn it, Eric. Also, that's the new episode title. It's bragging point. All right. So I'm going to close that and bring music back up. Okay. So that's going to bring us to the end of the show. As a recap, We have Aqua Teen Dragon Force, Deathwing, Alexstrasza, and Nozdormu. Pals for Life, Viranoth, Mordenaku, and Ultraxian. And Bragon Point, Neltharaku, Karastraza, and Major Domo Silistra. So in the past, we have put the question out and put a poll out who won the draft. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. If you want to weigh in who you think won the draft, cool. And maybe we'll go from there. I don't know. But no poll. So, final thoughts, you guys? I want to hear from Bent first.
My final thoughts are... I don't have any.
Your final thought is you don't have one.
Skip me. Go to someone else.
Are we coming back to you, or are we just plain skipping you?
No, come back to me. I'll think of something.
All right. Gershom, what's your final thought?
Okay, I think that I have a better final thought than Bent just by calling him out for not having a final thought.
Ha!
Yeah.
My final thought is, I think, surprisingly, I kind of ship Viranoth and Mordenaku. Now I think about it. And I don't do ships. Mostly I just say, I want to butt fuck this dragon. But I think I could see that. All right, so Bent, we're coming back to you. Do you have one?
One, you were like really laggy when you said that, so a lot of it skipped out.
Oh, shit.
My final thought is, I'm gonna take over the world with my dragons, I think. I think I could take over the world.
Honestly, I think you could. Those are 3 very powerful dragons.
If you were Mordenaku, you could just butt fuck everyone? What? Sorry.
Mordenaku, the Jello Dragon. It's like you can sort of see through the Netherwing, can't you? Well, no, not really.
That's why, yeah, it's squishy.
I don't know. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. You can go ahead and follow us in the social places. I am at Wooly08 on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky, by far the most active on Twitter. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom, Gershom, on Twitter and Blue Sky, and at Hunter Gershom, Gerrrshom, on Instagram. Bent is at Bentolas_outlaw on Twitter, Bentolas. And the show, of course, is at Thrall's Balls Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Levels of activity may vary until I get my social media shit together and start actually doing shit on those other channels. I have no excuse for why I have not. So you can go to thrallsballs.com, and on our website there, you can leave an anonymous review, find the show's socials, and even find our Discord. I hit the fade out music a little too late, but that's fine. I guess if you go to bonusroll.gg, you can find our show and leave a review there as well. I haven't checked it in a bit, but whatevs. Also, you can leave an anonymous review on our website. I already said that. Mostly just stalling. Anyway, bye guys. We love you. Be good.
See you out there, swingers. Be good.